Hi, this is TapCat, and welcome back to Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate. Now, I realized right before I started recording, I do have a bit of a situation with our roster. In the event that we suffered towards the end of our last episode, my interceptor got wounded. So it wasn't in combat, it wasn't because of a choice I made. It was just one of those random things that they generate for you and they say, oh, this happened. So he's not just lightly wounded, he's wounded, which means his health is down by 6. On top of that, I think it's for the next 30 days, all of our guys are down 1 willpower. So this is pretty terrible. And nonetheless, I'm just kind of stuck dealing with it. The other thing I wanted to point out really quickly is I did equip a couple of new items. So for example, we had bought, I think a few episodes ago, an item that increased ranged weapons range by 2 tiles. So I went ahead and equipped that in place of a grenade for my Purgator. And then we had bought a halberd and a force sword, again, also in prior episodes. And I have equipped those for my Justicar and Interceptor. Trying to get, the benefit of these things we've paid requisitions for. All right, let's go ahead and head out. I am going to bring him even though he's wounded, but I may not bring him on the next mission.
I recognize this place. Abraxius. A showcase for the worst the Ministorum has on offer. It was not long ago I executed the governor and his entire staff for heresy.
And yet the bloom has found the means to insinuate itself and fester. We must destroy its source below.
Alrighty. Oh, I've got my fingers on the keyboard the wrong way. Where do we need to go? So, okay. So we're basically, oh, hey, Ray, you coming down on my lap again? We're basically like at the point of a triangle, and then these two things are on opposite ends of the base. So I don't know that it really matters, which side we go to
My
first.
blade is ever ready.
We'll head this way. It seems as good as anything else. What do you think, Ray?
Moving now. More horrors invade our realm.
I mean, we could like pop in through there. That's kind of interesting.
With me, my brother.
How you doing, Ray? All right, you come in for a landing. You're good. Yep, he's not quite so maneuverable. All right, I'm fine with this.
Onward, brothers.
So now,
Standing ready.
one concern I have, hopefully they're still there. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's, try to take advantage of the fact that
With haste.
we could get a kill here and take out a patrol before we have to engage a bloom spawn. I would much rather take on a bloom spawn without a patrol along, to chaperone.
Unleash me.
Okay.
With haste.
Surprise! He's a handsome fellow, isn't he? Okay.
Brothers, I have discovered the enemy.
So this is a little awkward because the two ranged guys, you know, I would love to kill, but
I am here to serve.
kind of can't. Let's go ahead and just grab the seed really quick. Wow, well that was quite the circuitous route. But okay. And then it comes back.
I pulled the seed.
Comes
from
back the
this
short
rot.
way.
Your orders.
Okay. So, I mean, this seems like an awfully good teleport attack to me. Can I go the other way? Yeah, let's do that. And then I can come where I'm protected. Granted, let's come here instead. Yeah, this is perfect.
Glory to Zayboss.
It's pretty sweet. At least in my book. And let's just go ahead. I'm going to do this and end his turn. Oh, no, I'm not ending his turn, but I am going to get another action or willpower back. So it's pretty sweet. I used 3, but I immediately get 2 back. And I killed a bunch of dudes. I believe it was 4. And I still have an action point. I mean, call me crazy. That seems pretty good. I could do this. I don't think I'm going to. But before I do this. Hey, Ray. You a little restless tonight, baby?
My blade is yours. My blade is yours.
Where is my
Praise
purgatory?
the Emperor.
Yep, I want to do this.
Moving out.
And that's actually not what I meant to do. This is more what I was thinking. Just soften them up. Okay. Now, here's... Okay, I'm gonna do true confessions here. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot. I was not originally gonna do this, but I'm seeing at least a possibility
Feel my
that I could get him the kill. And I love this because it gets him back to 6 willpower.
Onward, brothers.
Originally, I moved my Purgator up thinking that I'll shoot once to soften the guy up, and then when I fire with my Interceptor, the Purgator will use support fire and will kill him, you know, using fewer actions than I needed to. But what I realized is, you know, I could use the method to just get an extra point of willpower, which long term is even better in my mind than this action point right now. Because honestly, the only 2 guys left, they're not really anywhere, you know, that I can do much. So I think what I want to do is just move closer. Kind of prep for next turn. And I'm thinking I'm gonna, as I so often do, I'm gonna armor him up. So I could only make him a tempting target to one of them. All right, I'll come here. And then they can do what they want. I don't really see them having a viable attack here. And, okay, this is actually a good thing because apart from them draining 1 willpower, it worked out the way I wanted it to. And by the way, I'm going to get that willpower back right now. So.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
Okay, you know what? I'll just go ahead and get him another kill. Okay. By the way, can I see... I think this is what he had at the beginning of the mission, so very hard for me to tell. You know, I would think that he will in fact be leveling up already. Because I assume you get some experience simply for going on the mission. And then, of course, every time you get a kill, you get some experience, so...
With me, my brothers.
Fool. Moving now.
Alright, let's go, boys. Let's just move you first.
Affirmative.
I don't
The Emperor
think
lights our path.
that
Taking position.
this is really like
Your
that we're in
orders?
any real danger of triggering anything.
Aye, sir.
I guess it's always possible. They're not close.
Standing ready.
Wow, that's it.
Okay.
All right. So you're not
Yes, Commander.
you're not going far this turn.
Techios.
All
At
right.
once. Chaos stirs within the
Brother.
shadows.
Oh, okay. I thought that was actually revealing him for a second. I was like, holy cow. You gotta be kidding me. But we will not go any farther since we are obviously getting closer and there's no point getting one guy way out in front. So, hey, Ray, you want to go back up on the desk? Oh, you want to go down and get a snack, huh? Okay.
We strive.
I am here to serve. On my way.
All right. I got to be careful
Blade is
here now.
yours.
Are you okay, Ray? What's up? What's up?
Storm. As you will.
My blade is ever ready. With haste. Taking position.
So I know we're getting
Will.
closer.
On my way.
So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we get as many guys as close to this group as possible before we trigger them. And so this does look like it was the Bloom spawn group,
Strike for the chapter.
which is okay-ish. So there's two ranged guys, one of those priests and two melee. And then of course, you know, there's the fact that right here there's another priest doing one of those stupid rituals. So we don't have a lot of time to screw around. We pretty badly need to get up there and stop that stupid ritual. Okay. I mean, I'm good with this. Killing these guys is really, you know, not that challenging. So I could do this and disable his Vox staff. I'm pretty sure that would be the end of the ritual.
My blade is yours.
That in and of itself is tempting.
Yes, Commander.
So I'm just sitting here. Wow, so the two ranged guys are so far apart from each other.
Praise the Emperor.
Super awkward.
Unleash me.
I'm wondering, should I take my interceptor?
Storm.
See, this one's just nowhere near as good. I can't even kill two guys. I can only hit one. I mean, I'm sure I could kill those two, but you know, it's like saying I could swat two flies. Yeah, okay, but is that really a good use of your turn, though? But here's the thing. I need to be very careful about where I leave him.
What is your will?
Let me move forward. I'm just wondering if this is an honor of the chapter
Your
turn.
orders.
Like, I'm not close enough. I would have to use this to come up here. The problem is, I've done this before. You can never use this on this guy. So realistically, I'd have to try and hit dorks like this. And they're kind of spaced out, so it won't work very well.
Fool.
Okay, you know what? This is 3 kills. I'm going to take this. But before I do, I'll do this. And we'll disable the Vox stave. Because I think that's going to be pretty huge against him. Okay, now I'm really going to be churning through the willpower here, unfortunately, but let's do this. I'll get 1 back.
Seeking the tainted.
And killing 3 guys is not trivial.
Depleted.
Okay. So now I got 2 ranged guys and 1 priest that we haven't touched.
Yes, Commander.
So I haven't really used him at all. And you can't do crap against him. So I'd have to do this. I'm wasting 3 willpower to take about half of this guy's health. I don't know, man. That just doesn't seem good enough to me. If anything, I would rather teleport here. Hold on. Yeah, I could see him. I'm just going to do this.
In an instant.
And even though it might seem like kind of a waste... See, I like this better. I'll just get the kill.
Aye, sir.
Gods, grant me strength!
And I know I could start working on this guy, but I would rather work on the dude who we haven't gotten rid of his, bolt. Alternatively, you know what I could even do? I could use Hammerhand to take his staff.
With me, my brothers.
I'm in, baby. And I know I left him out of actions, and he's the guy, that I don't want to have wounded. Oh, actually, he still has one. Pardon me. I plan on restoring... Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Unleash me.
Okay, first step, give him honor the chapter. Okay.
Standing ready.
So let me use 1 shot here. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Regular old shot. Okay, I just screwed up. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to shoot with him. I'm pretty annoyed at myself, but oh well. Let's not worry about it. I was going to try to get him back another willpower.
Foe down.
Okay. Let's not waste his second action though. Oh, wait. I still have 2. I'm sorry. Still have 2. If I'd known that, would have taken the stupid shot. I'm such an idiot. Okay, you know what? Actually, Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back and I'm going to reload. Because I think I need to have a full, complement of ammo next turn. Okay, you can't go, you can't go. You're the only one. You're the only one with action points left. And you don't have a whole lot of options here. So I tell you what, I mean, honestly, I feel like for the most part, these guys can't do crap. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to grab the seed, and then I'm just going to armor up, and we'll kill him next turn. He might literally get in a point of damage through my armor or something.
Is coming with me.
It's more likely, if anything, he'll shoot at one of my other guys. If he gets any damage in. But see, that's what I thought. His turn is just nothing. Okay. That was the only concern I ever had. And it's interesting he can do that without his staff.
More of the Plague God's minions.
I mean, I could have done without that, but oh well. Tainted blades. All right. Okay. So interestingly, this guy's back up to 12. Which I did not necessarily expect. How are you doing on your ritual? I don't see anything that tells me. I don't think he can do it anymore. I know this says this here. I just think without his, yeah, I don't know. Tell you what, let's focus on killing him rather than on hoping we don't need to kill him. And I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. So at least this took half of his health. You know what I did that was really, really stupid, though? I didn't reload him first.
I have sanctified my rounds.
Good thinking. A second. Okay. I hate aiming at these guys because the game keeps trying to steer me. See, I don't understand. How does he have... I'm literally looking at 6 of 12. I don't understand.
The Emperor lights our path.
I really don't. I can't follow this. Why am I not getting... Oh, it's going to take him down to 2. It's going to take him down to 2. Let's just do it.
With haste.
Okay, so now that he's down to
My
1.
blade is yours.
That's not who I want. Oh my god. So I can't tell who I'm targeting. This should be it. It says here, I hate this though. This is some kind of weird visual bug. It shouldn't have 10 in that window. And he's still alive. I literally cannot tell what's happening. Have I just been hitting his armor this whole time? That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Wow, that's fantastic. All right. Here we go. I have to just keep going all in. I'm not going through 12 armor again if I can possibly help it. Okay.
Praise the Emperor.
Here. I need to finish this, man. I can't take any more. Okay. So the good news is we took that guy down. And the bad news is we have just a ton of dudes over this way. And unfortunately, I cannot fire, at that guy. I feel like the best thing I can do here is probably pull back. Just get out of their range, if at all possible. And let's definitely shield him up. And there's a guy back here. But we have a couple of guys over here that I'm pretty sure will come for us. So let me just do this.
Position secured, Commander.
It's quite possibly not enough to kill them, but you got to do what you can do. Perfect. We had first strike, which was the whole reason I bought that halberd.
The enemy is wounded.
Okay, took one good shot. But overall, that was pretty darn acceptable. So now it's our turn. We just need to kind of clean house here. Let's think about this really quickly. So what if we did something like that? That's pretty good. There's one dude way back there. But this is good. I mean, let's just do it. Now, what I want to do is see if I can kill this guy. Which I can.
Face me.
Get him a willpower back because he's going to need it after all that. How much do I have? I got 2. Okay, let's save that last action point. He could use a willpower. He could use willpower. He could use a willpower.
My blade is yours.
He probably needs it more just because his is so darn limited to begin with. So let's try to get him this kill. Okay. Okay.
I'm here to serve.
So let's... Yeah, there's literally nothing left.
On my way.
Except these eyeball things. So let's start trying to kill them off.
Moving swiftly.
Feels so bad taking him down to 1.
Weapon rearmed.
But it is what it is. It's okay, Ray. Did I wake you up a little bit? Sorry, man. I think he doesn't have a good angle if I move all the way up. So even though it's kind of counterintuitive, we'll go 1 back. And I might as well finish one of them.
I am his will.
And hopefully next
Sanctify my
turn we can kind of take care of at least most of the rest. All right. I'm fine with this.
We are discovered.
So here's what's really awkward about them coming right now. I've had fights like this where these eyeballs, they turn into those things. Like we had one in the last fight. They almost look like orcs, you know, with swords. But I don't know if that's part of the ritual. And now that the one guy's dead, that won't happen. Or am I still on a clock? I don't know. And that makes me extremely nervous for what I would hope are obvious reasons. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I have no way to get him over here, you know, with any reasonable action. Granted, I got to reload too. He's also getting a little beat up because he took 3 more damage. So I don't want to go over there. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to kind of hang back a little bit.
Yes, sir.
We'll use 1 action to shoot. And that's it, man. These guys are all pretty far away. So I think what we may be doing... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to worry as much about them.
Back, fiend! Foe wounded!
I mean, you need the shot. You need the kill.
For the Emperor.
Actually, killing these things probably doesn't get you action or willpower back. It does not. They're too weak. They don't count. I may want to stay down here. Let's force them to come to us.
Onward, brothers!
That's what I'm going to do.
My blade is ever ready. I am with you.
How are you doing for ammo? You're good. So let's armor up. Let's armor you up. This is a lot of guys, and they're basically all ranged, so I don't think I really... Oh, man. You know what I just realized? I'm going to bring them up here. If I get the chance, I'm going to use this thing. There's not really anybody in the path right now, but holy crap.
What is your will?
That would just be insane. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Of course, they don't go down. Come on, man. Shoot at the guy that... There you go. Okay. That's okay. The suppression is less okay. Okay. I mean, we didn't take any damage, so that's what I'm most happy about.
Unleash me.
I don't think I'm going to have a choice but to put him to work here. And I don't have enough willpower to come and do my little thing, which is too bad because these 3 dudes are close enough that that would have been a really good one. But that said, see, I want to grab this, but we kind of have some business we need to take care of. What if I moved here? Hold on. Unfortunately, I need to move as far forward as I can to make sure this works. Wow, I can't see it. Okay, that sucks. That sucks.
Standing ready.
So if I brought... See, he's so far back. I don't think he can see that guy. have a thought.
Standing ready.
I mean, I could do something like this. I don't like that I'm blowing them farther away, but I need to shut this off. So I think it's worth it. And I think we killed one of them. Unfortunately, I think we killed the seed bearer because of the explosion. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I won't go so far as to say I absolutely, positively needed to. But it was a plus.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
Okay. We got a plague marine. We already know that. And then we have a cultist. So he's pretty vanilla. Two cultists. Wait a minute. Oh, right. Okay, we know about him. If... Oh, we destroyed that already. Never mind. So I could just come over here. It just seems like, wow, that's a lot of action points to use on killing a complete dork. Why don't I just move him here? Let's take him off the board. So we don't need to worry about him anymore. So now we have only 2 enemies who actually do anything left. I think what I want to do is just keep chipping away at them. But let's...
My blade is ever ready.
See, I obviously don't want to stay in here. I can't go in that direction because of his stupid Overwatch. What if I just came up here?
At once.
And then... I only have 3 out of 5, but... Okay, I have an idea. I think this is pretty good. Let's get rid of his stupid ranged weapon, because that pretty much makes him useless.
Moving swiftly.
And I don't know if I can kill him. What's my chance to crit? It's only 15%. But let's just do what we can against him. I mean, I've wrecked his armor. And if I get the 15%, he's done. There you go. I mean, you take a number of those shots, you are in fact going to get some crits every now and then. Can't imagine, I can't even see this dude. So I tell you what, I mean, I don't think that guy is going to be able to do crap. So let's just reload. Never mind. I don't mind, actually, I tell you what. Hold on. I always forget I got to do this twice. Oh, I'm not close enough. Never mind.
Empty.
None may
Yeah,
say
I didn't necessarily count on my cover getting wrecked, which I should have. I knew the grenade was there. This is quite a little running battle we've had. Now,
I am here to serve.
don't get me wrong, I think it's, pretty much over at this point. The guy killed himself in the explosion. He literally killed himself. That's kind of funny.
Yes, Commander.
Hold on. Let's not do that.
Is yours. We bring death for the golden throne.
Let me do this.
And now, good as new.
He's already so, you know, weakened coming into the mission.
Your orders.
I do not want to risk any further wounding if I can help it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
As you will.
I kind of forgot that my business wasn't done.
Armed and ready.
Before I
Your
do
orders.
that,
Taking position.
let's move in this direction.
As you will.
Okay. Now, finish this stupid fight. So we'll get all our action points back, and
Mercy
at least I think so. We're close, right? Oh, no, we're not close. It's way over. Right, we just killed the one. My bad. All right, well, we're not going anywhere this turn, so let's just settle. He didn't kill himself. He ran away. All right, well, he kind of killed himself now.
Praise the Emperor.
Because, like, seriously, why would I not kill him? Can I get my interceptor to kill?
What is your will?
No, not realistically.
The Emperor lights our path.
So let's do
We
this.
strive.
I'll come here. I'll reload. Hopefully I can do this with one hit. Come on. All right. So there you go.
Sanctified and purged.
Now we get all our action points back when I didn't really use very many. Which was stupid on my part, because before I killed him, I should have moved everybody forward. My problem was I was worried I would actually need them. You know, like, oh gee, what if he doesn't in fact get that kill on the first turn? First shot. Because after I move and reload, I'm only getting one shot. So, oops. Look, overall, I'm not really unhappy with how that whole combat, like, forget that one choice, just in general, how that combat went. It went pretty well. We took some pretty minor wounds, and we took out a lot of enemies. That was not like some little cakewalk. We had to do real work, so. All right, man, I hate to say it, I'm pretty much going to have to waste a turn just bringing these guys forward.
With haste.
As ordered.
Fool.
Let's grab this seed. Okay. Okay, so it's on the other side of this thing. I mean, I don't see any way we would trigger them as long as we're over here.
My blade is ever ready. But once.
All right, I think that's everybody. I'm not going to move them again. I think that would just be silly.
Unleash.
Yeah, let's just chill.
Yes, Commander.
The sad thing is he's still way behind.
Yes, sir.
I guess I could have teleported him.
Horrors invade our realm.
It just didn't really seem great given how, you know, I don't have a ton of willpower on him to begin with.
Taking position.
Your command.
Actually,
Praise
let's do
the
it this way.
Emperor. Moving now.
Part of me is tempted to heal. Oh, you can't come far enough. Oh, brother. I was going to come out here and try to trigger it, but forget it.
On my way.
It's fine. I could have used Honor the Chapter. I think that's overkill. My main thing was to get in there before the warp surge, but we can do that anyway, so.
My blade is yours. Unleash me.
Okay, it's got to be
What
one
is
of
your
these
will?
two. That's fine.
We strive.
Lapdogs of the false emperor.
So is this, no. All right. I was trying to think if we have to defend ourselves for a set number of turns, and the answer is no. So I feel like
These heretics will
this is
suffer the
another
ultimate punishment.
opportunity to just teleport in and just finish it. Why sit out here and screw around? Let's just drop down and take these idiots out. I guess this time, if nothing else, maybe I can find out whether the eyeballs even count as the quote bloom spawn. Do you only have to take out the priest? Count as the bloom spawn? I could have paid attention to this counter more. I didn't even think about it that way.
Standing ready.
Okay. Okay, that's what I want. I'm going full Cybolt because if we're here next turn, it's going to be really bad anyway.
Titan.
I want every bit of damage.
Blessed are our arms.
And I'm not really worried about willpower right now either, honestly, because at least on him, because I'm not going to be using his teleport or anything. Okay, so is there even a point to astral aim right now? I guess so.
I've seen your weakness.
I could do this. I don't think it really matters. I'm just determined to kill this fool, really. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, I hit my own guy. I didn't see that. I did not see that until it was too late.
I must rearm.
You know, I was actually looking for it too, and I just didn't see. But when I was doing that initial targeting, because I didn't have a clear sense, since I didn't move them myself, I didn't have a clear sense of where everybody was standing. And I just did a quick scan, like, no blue in there, is there? And I didn't see it. Or I would have moved them first, because, I mean, that's just an obvious thing. But I feel bad that I got them hurt. I hope I don't pay, you know, the price. So we still got 6 seeds, even though I'm pretty sure I wrecked one of them. I'm pretty okay with that. Okay. Oh, wow. So this is... Oh, it's an incinerator. Never mind. I saw the 5 damage and I was kind of keen there for a second. Let's see. So it's a 4 sword. It does 5 base damage, which is good, but I believe we just literally got one of those. Auto parry. So there's nothing whatsoever wrong with this, but it's very similar to one we have. And I just can't keep buying the same stuff again and again. I only have really, like, the Purgator doesn't carry a melee weapon. The Apothecary is limited to one of a very specific type. So I only have 2 guys, and this is right on par with the 2 we have. Power armor. I like the health boost and the move speed boost. How much does this cost? 1. The problem is I only have 3. So what does this do? It's a passive. This knight gains plus 35% focus, which increases their chance to trigger autos and cause afflictions. So here's my thing, and one of the reasons that I've been very slow to do stuff like this. I would just rather wait for tier 3 gear than pay 2 now and then 3 later to get this upgraded. I would rather just save our requisitions and keep doing, you know, the upgrade after the Grandmaster reports until we start getting offered tier 3 stuff. Okay, so as expected, we were able to get all of these guys promotions, which is pretty huge. So I definitely want to do this. Sadly, this would have made the thing I just passed on a little better, but that's okay. There's a few ways we could go from here. One is we could add the ability to warp charge our Aegis shield, which is already very good, but we would get 3 more armor. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to reserve the right to do it later. Then the other thing that I've thought about doing is taking this. One, this just sounds like kind of an interesting attack, although I don't like that it takes 2 willpower. But you get, like, I'm not really too interested in this, but this to get another 4 HP sounds good. And I could add stun, +1 stun to this ability. So this is probably, you know, the bigger thing. But okay, this for sure. The other thing we could do, since he has Hammer Hand, which I haven't really used, but I could add 1 damage to it, which would also let me grab 2 more willpower. And I do like that. The other thing we could do is just grab this so that our Cybolt is better, because we do use Cybolt quite a bit. You know, honestly, it's boring, but it's a nice bread and butter thing. I'm just going to do it. Okay. Now for our interceptor. I definitely want to add a warp charge to this and make it even more ungodly, although also more expensive. And I want to give him support fire because it's just crazy good. Oh, God. So, hold on. Alternatively, I take support fire and I either give it 1 more damage per shot or I give it an extra use every turn. I'm going to do this. He can do 2. And then next time, maybe I do these. But I do want more willpower too. It's brutal. So I did not make him more wounded. He's still at 32 days. Grateful for that. Purgator. Let's give him... Let's give him this. And what does this do? So when an enemy is shot, he will also deal +2 damage. Okay, hold on. I'm confused. Isn't this... Oh, okay. That's actually really good. Ignoring the partial cover penalty, you'll do an extra damage. And what does this thing do? Psychic onslaught. Okay, but we're not really going into psychic onslaught. I could just give him more willpower. I could also try to make astral aim better. Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do. I will take this, and I will take this. This is really good. So whenever we use astral aim and we get a crit, you have a 50% chance to get back the AP. Okay, last one. I'm really tempted to just grab Terminator armor here. We're going to take an additional willpower and Terminator armor. And then I think after this, we'll probably start going into biomancies. What does this do? More? Okay. All right. Never mind. Let's go. All right. So the cool thing is our core group is all level 6 now. And we aren't really going to spend a lot of time. We're just going to head straight to the next mission. Hopefully there won't be any events on the way. Okay, so the good news for me is on this mission, I feel fine going ahead and, you know, going for the glorious deed. So we have a good chance to get 4 requisitions out of this. And I don't know, you know, we probably won't buy any of this stuff, to be honest, just like we haven't been. But I'm just trying to get enough requisitions to push us where we can get tier 3 gear. Now, the choice I'm going to have to make is, do I bring him on this one? Honestly, we probably should be making an effort to level up some of our other guys. And unfortunately, when I recruited my level 4 interceptor, I really hate the abilities that they gave him. So I'm kind of tempted to dump him and instead just bring our level 2 guy. Because, whoops, hold on. Because at least he's started down the track that I care about. And I have a chance to make him, you know, not suck. I guess I shouldn't put it that way. I'm sure those other abilities are fine. By the way, I guess let's do this really quick. I noticed that we're supposed to talk to all the NPCs. Oh, apparently not her. Let's see what they want to say.
Commander, let us be efficient. The highest probability is that we will not face a craft world, but a ruined husk. Waiting for new input. I was in proximity to an Eliatok craft world once. The material has unique properties. Waiting for new input. The Inquisitor was informed. Waiting for new input. The interaction is over.
Come, let us talk over what troubles you, brother. They despise the warp spawn as much as we do. Yes, before I joined the Purifiers. Be ready to face any foe. Certainly. Formidable foes who have spent the last 10,000 years rotting but will not die. Mortarion went begging for the Plague God's deliverance. Traitor Astartes who have wholly given their souls and physical bodies to the God of Decay. Do not let them linger. We should engage and purge them on sight. By all means. Under your guidance, it is a proud day to be a Grey Knight. We are the Hammer. Remember that.
All right. So again, the choice that confronts us is on a high difficulty mission. Do I bring my best interceptor who's already wounded and risk him really being put on the shelf for a long time? Or do I bring one of the lower level guys? The real challenge there is, on one hand, I need him more than ever because this is our first mission, as far as I know, with a high difficulty level. But it's also the one where he has the best chance to get hurt. And it's not just that I want him for missions in general. It's that I want him for this craft world mission. And they have this thing on here where it says days left, just question mark. So I don't really know, like, can we wait as long as we want to? Is there a point where we would just literally fail the campaign if we don't go? I'm not really sure. So anyway, I will have to wrestle with that. Hey, Ray, you gonna help me figure that out? Good boy. So Ray and I will work on it. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.